There's something quietly beautiful about growing older. It's not loud, it doesn't ask for attention, it simply unfolds, one sunrise at a time. When we're young, we count the years as if they define us. But as time passes, we begin to see that years don't take away our light. They change its color. The glow becomes softer, warmer, steadier. We start to understand that grace isn't about being perfect or staying young. It's about learning to live gently with time. The world often celebrates youth, the energy, the ambition, the new beginnings. But there's a quiet strength in those who have lived long enough to see that peace matters more than pace. Maybe growing older isn't about losing things. Maybe it's about gaining a deeper kind of beauty, the kind that comes from knowing who you are and no longer needing to be anyone else. So today, let's slow down together. Let's breathe, reflect, and rediscover the quiet grace that comes with time. This is Gentle Grow, and this is a story about growing older with grace. Change has always been part of life, yet somehow it still surprises us. We wake up one day and realize that time has moved quietly while we were busy living. The mirror shows a few more lines, the world feels a little faster, and people we once knew have drifted into their own seasons. At first, we resist. We try to hold on to what once was, the energy, the dreams, the moments that made us feel alive. But eventually, we learn that resisting time only makes it heavier. Growth asks us to soften, to let life change us, and to trust that every change carries its own quiet purpose. Maybe the things we lose are not truly gone. Maybe they've simply changed form, becoming part of the person we are today. The truth is, nothing in life stays the same. Not the seasons, not the people, not even our hearts. And yet, there's peace in that, because change means movement. It means we are still alive, still learning, still growing. To grow older with grace is to understand that change doesn't take away our worth. It deepens it. Every wrinkle, every gray hair, every quiet evening spent alone, these are not signs of loss. They are reminders that we've lived long enough to see life unfold in all its forms. When you begin to accept change, something soft happens inside you. The fear starts to fade. You stop fighting time and begin to walk with it. You start to see that every stage of life has its own kind of beauty. The rush of youth, the strength of middle years, and the calm wisdom that comes later. Grace isn't in staying the same. Grace is in flowing with what life brings and still choosing to see beauty, even as things shift. Because when you stop clinging to what was, your hands are finally free to receive what is. When we're young, we rush. We want to achieve, to prove, to shine. But as years pass, something inside us softens. We begin to see beauty in quiet mornings, in slow walks, in simple conversations. Growing older gracefully means learning to let go of who we thought we needed to be and embracing who we have become. You no longer need everyone's approval. You start to value peace more than perfection, presence more than productivity. That's not losing something. That's finding wisdom. Change has always been part of life, yet somehow it still surprises us. We wake up one day and realize that time has moved quietly while we were busy living. The mirror shows a few more lines, the world feels a little faster, and people we once knew have drifted into their own seasons. At first, we resist. We try to hold on to what once was, the energy, the dreams, the moments that made us feel alive. But eventually, we learn that resisting time only makes it heavier. Growth asks us to soften, to let life change us, and to trust that every change carries its own quiet purpose. Maybe the things we lose are not truly gone. Maybe they've simply changed form, becoming part of the person we are today. The truth is, nothing in life stays the same. Not the seasons, not the people, not even our hearts. And yet, there's peace in that, because change means movement. It means we are still alive, still learning, still growing. To grow older with grace is to understand that change doesn't take away our worth. It deepens it. Every wrinkle, every gray hair, every quiet evening spent alone, these are not signs of loss. They are reminders that we've lived long enough to see life unfold in all its forms. When you begin to accept change, something soft happens inside you. The fear starts to fade. You stop fighting time and begin to walk with it. You start to see that every stage of life has its own kind of beauty. The rush of youth, the strength of middle years, and the calm wisdom that comes later. Grace isn't in staying the same. Grace is in flowing with what life brings and still choosing to see beauty, even as things shift. Because when you stop clinging to what was, your hands are finally free to receive what is. Time has a way of teaching us gently. It shows us what truly matters, not the things we owned, but the people we loved. The older we get, the more we realize time is not our enemy. It's the quiet teacher that reminds us to slow down, to notice, to breathe. Grace appears when we stop wishing for more time and start cherishing the time we already have. Do not regret growing older. It is a privilege denied to many. Time. It slips quietly through our fingers like grains of sand we can never hold on to. When we were young, we thought time was endless. We rushed through the days, chasing dreams, people, and plans, never thinking much about what each hour truly meant. We wanted everything fast: success, love, recognition, change. But as the years unfold, something shifts inside us. We begin to understand that time is not just something we spend, it's something we shape. Every choice, every pause, every word spoken or unsaid becomes part of the story that time writes for us. When we were younger, we measured time in achievements: the job we got, the milestones we reached, the people who applauded when we did well. But growing older teaches us something gentler, that the true value of time isn't in what we collect, but in what we feel. Time is the laughter at a dinner table, the warmth of someone's hand resting on yours, the silence shared between two people who understand each other without words. Time is not found in clocks or calendars, it's found in presence. The moments we truly see someone, the times we truly listen to ourselves. The older we grow, the more we realize that we don't need more years. We need more moments that mean something. We stop counting birthdays and start counting sunrises. We stop chasing numbers and start noticing the sky. And in that noticing, we rediscover the quiet miracle of simply being alive. Because time, when seen clearly, isn't our enemy. It's our most faithful companion, walking beside us through every version of who we've been. It's the gentle reminder that nothing lasts forever, and that's what makes everything so precious. There's a strange comfort in realizing that, knowing that time will take things away, but it will also give us something in return. Wisdom, patience, softness, gratitude. We start to see that life was never meant to be measured by how long we live, but by how deeply we love. Every cup of tea shared, every story told, every quiet morning light that falls across your face. These are the treasures time leaves behind. The longer we live, the more we learn to hold them gently without trying to make them stay. Because beauty doesn't last forever. It exists precisely because it fades. So, when you wake up tomorrow, don't rush to fill your day. Sit by the window for a moment. Watch the light move through the leaves. Feel the air touch your skin. That's time. Passing, yes, but also blessing you with the chance to be here, still breathing, still growing, still becoming. Time is not the enemy of life. It is life. And when you understand its value, every second begins to feel like a gift, one you no longer want to waste on worry or regret, but on the quiet art of simply being present. There comes a time in life when we stop trying to be flawless and start learning to be whole. We used to believe that being perfect meant being loved, that if we could just do everything right, say the right words, look the right way, make no mistakes, we would finally be enough. But perfection is a cage made of mirrors. The more we chase it, the further we move away from who we truly are. Growing older has a quiet way of teaching us the truth, that the cracks we once tried to hide are not flaws. They are stories. The scar on your hand, the laugh lines around your eyes, the moments when your voice trembles, they are proof that you have lived, that you have felt deeply. The world often praises youth and beauty, but there is a deeper kind of beauty that time gives. The beauty of someone who has known loss and still chooses to love, who has fallen many times and still stands with gentleness. That's the kind of beauty that doesn't fade. There's a Japanese art called kintsugi. When a bowl is broken, they mend it with gold. Instead of hiding the cracks, they make them shine. Because what was once broken becomes even more beautiful for having been healed. We are all like that bowl. Every time we forgive ourselves, every time we let go of shame, every time we choose kindness over judgment, we fill our cracks with gold. The truth is, there's no such thing as a perfect life. There are only lives that are real, messy, complicated, beautiful in their own uneven rhythm. Some days you'll feel strong and full of light. Other days you'll feel small, uncertain, and lost. Both are parts of you, and both deserve love. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to fix every broken piece. Sometimes the most healing thing you can do is simply to allow yourself to be unfinished. Think about nature. No leaf is perfectly shaped, no river flows in a straight line, yet everything belongs exactly as it is. The trees don't rush to bloom, the mountains don't compete to be taller, they just are. And maybe that's what grace truly means, to live as we are, imperfect yet enough, scarred yet beautiful, fragile yet strong. Because it's in imperfection that we connect. We see ourselves in others and realize that we were never meant to be flawless, only honest. So let yourself be soft. Let yourself be human. Don't hide the parts that are tired or uncertain or healing. They're the parts that make your story real. When you stop chasing perfection, you begin to notice life again. The warmth of sunlight on your skin, the sound of rain, the quiet joy of simply being here, breathing, you realize that you are not broken. You were never broken. You were just becoming. Maybe grace is in the small things, the morning coffee, the laughter of a grandchild, the warmth of sunlight on your skin. As we age, our world may grow smaller, but our hearts grow wider. We begin to see love in places we never noticed before. Gratitude turns ordinary days into something sacred. And when you share your stories, your lessons, your kindness, you remind others that aging isn't fading, it's glowing quietly. So, if you ever feel afraid of growing older, remember this: you are still becoming. Every season of life has its own kind of beauty. You don't need to rush or prove or chase anymore. You only need to be gentle with yourself, with time, with the world. Because the most graceful thing you'll ever do is simply to keep growing. Slowly, quietly, but still growing.